welcome. Happy Friday. Big day today. Got lots to talk about here, so we're just going to jump right in. My name is Trav. We have got Quantic together. We are Web3 Matters here. We have a special guest today, Aza. Aza, thank you so much for being here. Why don't you quickly let us know who you are?
Thanks for the invitation. And I'm just a little dev, work in my house, and I'm just chilling to work on Solana and all that.
Excellent, man. You are very modest. Let me start by telling you that here. So, yeah, Solana Dev, we are very, very excited to talk to you today, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. I would be remiss if I didn't check in with you there, Quantic. How are you today? How was your week? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I think we have a lot to cover today. We're gonna have an exciting episode. So if you're watching this right now, make sure you retweet and bookmark this because you will want to tune in into this space later as well. We're gonna talk about how to make money with agents. We're gonna talk about building in Solana. We're gonna talk about projects specifically and all of that. And we're gonna talk about exciting news regarding I don't know, SpaceX IPO. I guess it's kind of the main thing. We also had the release of Mythos by Claude, or I don't, I'm not sure if I'm quoting the correct name here, but whatever, the
Fable
latest model.
5.
Okay, thank you. But one thing I need to catch up with you, Trav, is you said we are Web3 Matters, and we had the old
Oh,
branding at the intro as well. So why don't we
wow.
start by clarifying that part? Because this week was important for us on that end.
100%. And that's gonna take a while to switch up in my brain. I've been saying that for 5 years now, Quantic. You realize that, right? We have been
Yeah.
running by Web3 Matters here for 5 years. I remember 2021, we had our first DM together, you and I, Quantic, where we thought about hosting spaces together. Not long after that, we started Web3 Matters, and it's been a hell of a ride. But things are changing. The tide is turning, as they say here. We are now officially ShipGuard. And yeah, so we rebranded all of our socials. We've rebranded on X. We've rebranded on YouTube, TikTok. Oh, I haven't done Twitch yet. So thank you for the reminder on that. I will make sure to hit Twitch today. And why don't Quantic, you kind of let everyone know kind of what or why did we do that? Because we've had a
Yeah,
bunch of
let me
different
explain.
projects now. So let's
Yeah,
figure this out.
Yeah, let me explain that so we can then transition because I think it's going to be a good segue to introduce Asa and his work. Um, I hate rebranding. Let me first start by saying that I'm not a big fan of doing rebranding because it takes so much time to get into people's mind in terms of like a logo with a name that people can remind. So that when you change that, you really fuck that up. I have to be honest about that piece. I know that as an entrepreneur. But in this case, we had something a little bit awkward, which are like, first of all, Web3 Matters started just like sort of a media thing, right? With the spaces and then the newsletter and whatnot. Then we started building on pump.fun, right? For the hackathon, really. It wasn't more than just that. And then we ended up with like two logos, two colors, but the kind of identity was kind of clear, which is like right now we have the most crazy technology of all times, which are AI agents, and it's changing everything. Certainly, it has changed everything about Web3 Matters and about what we were doing with Shipyard. So we need to bring all of that together, and the way we're gonna do that is by having just one focused brand, which is going to be Shipguile, and the mission is going to be essentially the same, which is helping creators and entrepreneurs, just like Asa here, thrive in the agentic economy. Because the economy now is not the attention economy, is not the creator economy, is the agentic economy. This thing is what is going to lead the biggest transformation of our entire lifetime in terms of like economic landscape. So yeah, talking about that, Asa, my man, what is it that you do?
So I'm going to present me just for the first, and after that, speak about Superbet. Okay. So my name is Aza Ortega. I'm co-founder and CEO of Superbet. So what is Superbet? Superbet is an on-chain skill betting protocol on Solana. So the core thesis is very simple. Skills should have a monetary value like 3.2 billion competitive gamer play every day, but there is zero trustless infrastructure for them to wager on their own performance. We are not a casino. We connect to game API, very few real match result, and settle peer-to-peer bet automatically on-chain in Solana. we launched my first project. My first project is RoyalBet. RoyalBet is very simple. It's a Telegram bot for Clash Royale player. You challenge someone, lock some Solana, the winner get paid automatically based on the real match result. This technology is out since 2 months live with zero marketing. We have something like sorry, in English the number is very bad. It's like 250 user for 20 Solana in volume and 3 Sol in fees. And all that is very organic, just me and my computer, you know. Just after that, I can show you how it works.
Yeah, I can tell that you prepared that in anticipation, which we appreciate. Of course, but we do want to have, we're gonna ask you like more things about this in concrete so that we can understand. You wanted to show your screen here because I think
I can show you my screen. Don't worry for that. Just let me connect the RoyalBet. For that is good. Okay, share my screen. Okay, tac, just 2 little minute. Up.
Sure. While you do that, Trav, what's your first reaction to this?
I'm excited. I've been a Solana Moxie. That was weird. Anyways, I've been a huge Solana fan since day one. And I think we lost him. That's okay. He'll be back. What really drew me to Solana, and I'm happy to be able to talk about this for a second here, is the fact that back when I started crypto in 2020, I could not afford like gas prices. Remember this Quantic were like
Yeah.
$100 per transaction, and got even worse. I started off looking into NFTs back in the day. I couldn't afford anything, and Solana, like, first of all, I was guided to it by a friend of mine who was starting his own NFT project, who's a super cool guy. But then I found out I was actually
Is this NFT project still active?
no, unfortunately.
Okay.
I still have the NFT though, which I'm super fired up about. But no,
Okay.
not active. But I was
Sorry,
actually
my connection is
able to-
very bad. I'm sorry for that.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Welcome back. We're just I'm just sharing a little bit about how much I love Solana here. So
Yeah.
I was actually able to participate back in 2020 with Solana ecosystem, with projects. I had my first job working for a Solana company. I got to know a bunch of the devs behind the scenes, kind of how it works. And I was really attracted to how incredible the builders were on Solana. I remember this. I worked for a project that was trying to build infrastructure for VCs. Super cool work that they were doing here. And I got to interview a ton of devs from behind our project, but then also a whole bunch of other very credible projects. And man, the dedication and brilliance that was all over the Solana ecosystem, it kind of brought my love and appreciation for Solana from, okay, I can be included in this culture. I can be included into this, to now a whole other level of admiration. You know, people are so dedicated, and especially back then as well, because, you know, back in 2020, the whole ethos behind the blockchain was to bring equality, to make life better for people, for not just to have this, you know, top 1% reaping all the rewards now. Now people, you know, poor like me back in the day, and I'm still poor, I'll be fair about that, can actually, you know, have access to all of these opportunities that crypto brings along with it. So still a huge supporter of Solana. It's my favorite blockchain here. And yeah, no, nothing has changed. So happy to have you here, Azza. So what are we looking at here, my friend? This is looking really cool.
Now you can show that. So I told you, Superbet it's for all video game. Right now we have Clash Royale, Chess, and Brawl Stars. Okay, the target is when user grow, we go to add a new video game. So right now I just show you for Clash Royale. Okay, so imagine I'm a new user. I want to start the main menu. So this is very simple. It's like my name, Telegram, how many money I have in this wallet, because my wallet is already connected. Okay. How many RB points? This is for the referral system. I explain all that just after. If my CR account is linked in this Telegram, because the target For the security is very simple. Telegram is linked with your Clash Royale profile or other video game profile. Okay. So the step one is just link your Clash Royale token, Clash Royale account. Just for that, I just to take that on my phone. I'm going on Clash Royale, very simple, and I take my tag. This is very, very, very good. So slash link. Connection is bad. I'm sad at that. Profile. It's good. So I'm going on Telegram.
I think that's so cool that you can actually, not only you have games that you can play on Telegram now, but things like controlling your AI agent and all of that these days as well. It's just so nice, it's so convenient, and just so
What I'm
powerful.
wondering about this trap is I can connect this to other games. Is this like a stack that you can integrate with any game or what?
For
Is it
that, I don't understand the question. Can you?
so right now? Let's clarify something. I can bet on a Royale battle. That's the thing that I can do on this Telegram interface. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, it's that. And I explain, if you want, I can show just very fastly chest and brawl star because it's not finished at 100%. It's like I need to set something because the API is different. So how I code that, how it works is very different. So I need to work and make a code specific for all video game. Okay.
Right.
For example, Clash Royale, the API is free, so it's possible to make that. For the other video game, you need to buy the API or maybe use a community API and all.
And if I'm building a crypto or blockchain game, I can also do that here with this. Like, would it be possible to do an integration?
You can integrate that. You can integrate that everywhere because you can have that on Discord. I can add that, but it's a problem in security because Telegram is very safe, and I don't have a 1 million in funds to add security and all. So I prefer use something is free. And after that, I think I can grow and I have a website like Polymarket or other because the target is come the Polymarket in esport, in beaching, in 1v1 and all. This is my vision. So now you have the account. My account is linked. Just after that, you saw all information about my account, how many trophy I have, which arena I have, my clan, battle, win, loss, and all. And now I just make a duel in 1v1 with my friend to bet a money. So just for that, I just slash wallet. How many I have in my wallet? Some connection is bad. I'm sad.
And that is okay. Real quick here, as you're doing that, Aza,
And
10,000 trophies and over 9,000 battles.
I'm not the best player, bro. You have a player top world and all. It's very, very, very complicated for that.
Wow, that's a lot.
Link master account normalement is good. Okay, for that is good. My yes, we have a problem with Clash Royale. It's like for invitation link, you need to put a new invitation link all the 12 hours because after that invitation is expired.
Okay.
So now I just tack. My wallet is good. I have money on that. So now I just join my friend because I work for that. So I just create a lobby. So for example, slash lobby, just view the lobby. How many lobby I have? You have Belug, H2 want 1v1, but we are not interested for that. Slash Q. I join the lobby. So now I choose a bet, how many I want bet. If I want bet 2 sol, I put 2 sol, but I don't have that on my balance. Okay, so I just put the little for that, slash Q. Oh my bad. Up. For 0.1. I create a lobby. So now I'm just waiting for someone can join a lobby. I just send a message in my friend. tac, tac, tac. For that is good. It's good for me. Now I'm just waiting if he accepts the 1v1. After that, I have this invite link and this guy have my invite link. So just after that, we bet in 1v1. I can't show you the 1v1 because it's on my phone. So I just let him win. So for that is good. And yeah, I can show you after that SoulScan for who wallet manage who. We have one manager and one treasury. We take something like 5% in each bet. At the beginning, we take 3%, but I told you I want reward people use my bot, my protocol. So for that, I create a referral in MLM, multi-level, multinational, something like that, marketing multi-level. And I explain that just now, if you want. It's like just slash referrals. I put a referral. So now you have my rank. I'm Skeleton. Skeleton is level 1, okay? My link for the referral, the progress, what I need to push and grow my level. So for that, I put the bet is good. The personal volume, I need to create more volume on this account and the referred volume because we work in, if you refer someone, you can get money. So it's simple to have more people with a referral link. And after that, you have the L1, L2, L3, and L4. It's like the MLM with the branch. I don't have English word for that. Like
like a pyramid?
yeah, like a pyramid, but it's not a pyramid like you just deposit and you win money. You need to bet. You need to bet the money. You need to create a volume on this thing. Okay.
Okay.
And just after that, if you have a question about the level, how many person you can take, you have all here. So the level 1, the not commission and other. For the level 2, it's like 0.5 and for the rest, you just to read and it's okay for that. What I need to show, I can show you the Ser profile. Yeah, you can see your Ser profile on a lot. I show you that just before. Yeah, you can create a duel, like a duel in 1v1. I'm going to 1v1 someone, so I just slash duel, give the arrobas on my friend. So for example, it's yeah, it's his guy. I just put this username. Up is good. Up. Tac, like
First
that.
observation as you're doing this is that referral program is actually pretty on point. I appreciate how thorough, or not complex isn't the word, but how detailed it is. And you know,
So the duel in Saint, I'm waiting my friend who he accepts the duel. We
So-
make a test before, but right now it's not online. I'm very sad.
One question though, which is
Tell
like
me.
right now you're waiting here for your friend, but I don't see any reason why I couldn't have my agent to play this game and you know participate on my behalf. Is that possible?
If you want to play with your agent,
Yes.
your what agent? Agent IE?
Yes.
It's possible, but not very. You need to, your bot can bet money, but I don't know if he has the ability to play and win the game. You know, maybe you. I don't know. I don't see
challenge
your
accepted,
agent yet.
Quantic.
But if you want, I have some friend is very, very, very good, like top 100 world, and we can create a 1v1 like your agent, like my friend, and bet some Solana like that. I take a fees and I'm happy.
Hey, I'd
Yeah.
like to see that.
I mean, it's going to happen that people are going to start farming everything with agents. We are not there yet because most people still don't know how to even use agents for themselves, like for their personal day-to-day job or whatever. But eventually, instances for agents that are managed or from people, whatever, are going to be able to interoperate and get into metaverses, games, whatever.
It's a good vision. I don't see that long because the big vision I have, it's like I told you, it's become Polymarket in esport, and I create other thing. It's a prediction agent. This is very for the future. I just create to start encoding that. It's like I create a tournament. After the tournament is great, I just put a lot of question like for Clash Royale, for example, it's like how many crown I win, who win, which card he used, how many time I put this card, how many crown I taken. It's during the overtime, during the normal game. It's easy to win or very hard. How many PV I have in my tower and other, and that you can spectator can bet during people baiting and beat in 1v1 on Clash Royale.
So one quick question here, which is like, okay, obviously you're generating some sort of revenue, or eventually will generate revenue from the fees, right? That you are gonna take from people participating on the platform. But then the question is, what would make people go there? How is your product unique?
I don't understand the question.
So the question is, how is your product unique?
How is the project I need?
No, the
Very-
product, how is it unique? Perhaps you can translate into French.
Can be a good idea if you have.
Unique. I don't know how to say unique in French.
Unique is like original.
How? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So repeat the question.
Why am I supposed to play this game?
What makes your product, your work, what makes this game different than others? Like why what is going to attract me to want to play this?
Why? Because I don't know if you are a video game player.
Yes.
But gamers have a big ego. So
Yes.
all time when you play in team, or you playing with your friend, IRL friend, or a friend on Telegram, Discord, and other, all time someone tell, I'm better than you. Okay, so now we can bet. Oh, my friend accept. Let's go. So I told you it's like now you can bet with a metrics. Like, okay, if you are better, show me in 1v1. Show me, and when money is good, is better. And a lot of thing about that. A lot of people play all time in video game. So why they can make money on that? Because a lot of jobless are very good in a lot of video game. So I don't know why he can win money on that, you know?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
That's a good point.
People are going to compete always. So if you're creating something that highlights
The match
ranks and
started.
everything,
I can
great.
show you, but if you want, I can show on that. So now I just need to 1v1 this guy. So for that, I just join Cactus. I have the link. So after the link, I just click on that. It's useless on my computer, but on my phone is better. So now I can 1v1 this guy.
Oh, hold up.
Waiting. Okay, my friend is very hard. So now I have is good. I'm waiting.
This guy is playing right now, as far as I understand.
Yeah,
right?
it's the problem during the live. It's a problem of that. So now I have the combat. I 1v1 this guy, just 1v1, not need other thing. Okay. So now
Gotcha.
I'm waiting answer. And this guy is very long. It's good. Wait up. So the duel is accepted. For that is good. The duel
Okay.
is accepted. I just need to beat him, so I don't care. I told you. I pray for this guy don't play because it can be very hard for the explication.
Mhm.
So now I win. I just told you like I win. He put some emoji if you want. So now just wait 5 seconds to know. So okay, I'm a winner. Like now you thought I win the 1v1. I have my full count. Thank you. And now I just to wait, and normally it's good.
This is the
So
part I'm curious about. How is the bet settled?
what?
This is the part that I am curious about. Is how.
It's we take
So go ahead.
it's a API. So we take who win, who lose, and just after that we have the winner
Yeah,
and the loser.
it's very straightforward in this case.
So now just wait some second. Sometimes it's very long because all depend how and how many you take in.
Mhm.
The
So I guess
unveiling is
the
good.
question I'm asking is, your bot here, it actually it knows who won. Like you don't have to
Yeah,
input
he
now.
know. No,
Okay,
I don't have touch anything. It's very automatically. So sometimes
amazing.
I have. Oh, let's go. It's good. So now
Hey,
I'm the winner. So I win 3-0 in friendly mode. So it's a 1v1 in friendly. Okay. I defeat Cactus, so my friend. Winning as a RB, it's a referral system. So if you referred, if you are referred or if you refer some guys, you can win money after that. So now I just show my wallet. Slash start, manage my wallet, and now I win because before I'm in 0.05 and right now I'm in 0.06, and I can show you my phantom if you want to, because when the match launch, like when I create a lobby, funds is directly sent in the manager like that. We don't have a problem with people try to scam the manager, trying to find bug on other. If you create a lobby, the fund is directly sent. Okay.
got you.
So now I'm winning. I have my penal cards. If you want the penal cards, you put in the XCOM. XCOM on my bot key just here. Wait. Yes, we have the X just here, but I don't think you see the share. No, you don't see. Okay, so but I explain all. I explain the referral. You need to more explanation about something on other. Tell
I
me.
think it's quite clear. Traps, do you have any other questions you might like to add?
I don't think I have any questions. Maybe I'll just start off by just kind of just reacting to this. I think at first I was trying to kind of wrap my brain around, what's really the place, the purpose for something like this. But when you mentioned that, people who are just really good at video games, this actually kind of gives a little bit of purpose to that. Now, as a gamer myself, I've definitely, especially breaking into the entrepreneurial world, I always found, those hour or 2 or 7 hours that I stop and play video games just a waste of time. But now, developing these skills in video games, you can actually use that to monetize, which I think is I'm geeking out
Exactly.
about. I think that's super cool. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what your distribution plan is for this besides the referral system, which by the way, I think is really cool. And I like the tier system. I like the ranking system. I think that's fantastic. I love how, you can see right there in front of you what percentage of fees you're going to get and all of that. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about what your distribution plans are moving forward.
But thank you for that, bro. Because I have this idea since 1 years, and I take a plan and a vision during 3 or 4 months, like how many fees I take in, which referral, which are better, like maybe on the website is better MoonPay, Private, a lot of little question, and I'm happy to show my project, the project, and you are interested and you love that, so it's good for me. If you want, I can show you very fastly chess.
Oh, chess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
I'm
a
down.
chess bot, but we have a problem with that, and I prefer be honestly at 100% with that. Chess have a problem to show who can cheat or no. And the problem, if the video game have a problem to know who cheat or no, me, I just take a API, so I just know who is a winner, who is a loser, but I don't know who can cheat or no. This is a problem. But we have something for that. It's like during the match, if you see something is very weird, you can ask to suspend the match. The match is suspended, and someone like admin, me, my friend, and a lot of people work in this project just to know what happened, and we have the choice to know who is a liar, who is a cheater or no, if he need to relaunch on other. For that, we ask a screen record to see the game and make a decision around that. You know.
Understood. So that kind of human oversight for potential cheaters when it comes to the actual chess match, that I think that's going to be important. Especially, I actually do chess puzzles every morning as a way to kind of wake up my brain. And just the other day, actually, after Fable 5 was released, there was one puzzle that I really wanted to solve because whatever, I was going to get X amount of points for it and all that, and I just could not figure it out. So I actually screenshotted it, sent it to Fable 5, and I was like, what's the solution for this puzzle? Literally just sent them a screenshot. I didn't tell them if I was white, if I was black. And it was like, oh, move your queen here and you're good to go.
Yeah,
So
this is a problem with the ChatGPT, Claude. Meme like now with the new feature with Claude, the people want cheat, just need to put five ekrans, five chests, and he play alone. And we are not interested by that because it's a skill issue and not ER issue, you know?
Yeah, but this is the point. So here's the thing. I think gaming is going to with agents, gaming is going to evolve and is going to have, you know, people competing against people. And there will be always a crowd that is interested in watching that and participating on that. No agents, and you can make money and betting and all of that, right? Then you probably will
You,
have also human to agents because it's also fun and interesting, right? Probably you're not gonna win to an agent, but whatever. And also you're gonna have like agent to agent. But the point is that when it comes to betting on any of this stuff, I suspect that long term everything is going to be farmed by agents, right? Meaning, uh, why would I bet when I can get an agent to bet and probably outperform me? I don't know. We will see.
It's for that we create a system with a profile and to take
Mm,
all information about the profile. Imagine the profile on chess, 100% of win, 0% of lose. We can ask a question like, bro, you kidding me, you know? We have that. After that, if one guys have lot of win, zero lose, and the party during 2 or 1 minute very fastly, we can start to ask some question about that, and we can ban
mm.
this guy, ban this account, so he can play anymore. And we can set that, but it's a very interesting question because we don't have a lot of panel around that. You know, it's I don't have English one. It's like
what's the word in French?
um, the mechanic. We don't have the mechanic. We work on that, and I can give a better answer after speak with my team and other. But their profile is enfin, the profile is good for that, and we have a lot of little thing to know who is ER and who is human. You know, but it's not sure at 100%.
Mhm. And I imagine you don't want to share all of those as well because then people will know what you're looking for and will try and find mechanisms to go around that as well here. Yeah, Quantic, I'm curious, like what's your reaction to that? You kind of posed the question here.
I don't
I think
understand.
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense, and I think having strong identity solutions is another wave of products that we're gonna see on the market eventually once everything is flooded with agents. Right now, it's like it's not that obvious yet, but you will need to have identity solutions for humans, not necessarily meaning KYC. That's an important distinction, but it's going to happen eventually because
Mhm.
there will be people who will get pissed off by whatever thing is happening with agents, and they just want to have like human to human stuff.
Okay, so it's I know that right now because KYC is a good idea, but I'm scared about that because imagine a big player, some top player in the world don't want be discover and he won't be very
Wants to
secret.
stay anonymous.
Yeah, anonym exactly. So maybe create that for the human and maybe create super bet for agent and create a tournament on Clash Royale, chess on other agent against agent and maybe separate all that can be a very interesting way to discover and maybe
Mhm.
I'm thinking about that and can be good. It's a
Or I
good
wonder
introduction.
if there's a way to incorporate zero knowledge proof with something like that. I have no idea. That just came to my mind when you were talking about that anonymity, when you want someone to prove that they're who they are without having to prove who they are. I don't know. That just
Without having to
zero.
reveal that.
Yeah, exactly. ZK technology just immediately jumped into my mind here. But that's the beautiful thing about being able to incorporate the blockchain on this as well, is that there's all these different possibilities, and it's yeah, I don't know, that's kind of exciting here. Back to my admiration for Solana here. So I'm curious, as a how come why Solana for you? Why did you choose Solana?
Why I choose Solana? Very simple. Solana is fast, and player on Solana high dopamine broke, so very fast. 1v1 very fast, winning money. I'm happy. Okay. After that, we can bet a lower like $2,
Mm,
and the fees don't eat the bet. My bad. So it's good for that. And other thing, it's the community in Solana. When Solana is up, all people spend Solana everywhere. When Solana is bad, every people bet Solana in casino. So it's the same. It's the same. So I create something can be couple the two two market. Superbet is for the bad market and good market.
that's a good catchphrase right there. Actually, that could be good for a post. Superbet is good for good markets and bad markets. Actually, I like that. Perfect. So, were you going to show us chess, or were you going to wait for?
I can show you like just for the profile and other like 2 minutes, and it's good for me. Just wait, share screen, up window, up show you. So you have Royal Bet. Now go in ChessBet. ChessBet is the same. Just I don't have a modal here to know what happened, but
Mhm.
it's very simple. Slash start. I just start my name, my account as a good boy. It's a drink. It's a joke with my friend.
I love it.
You have the wallet if you want play. Join a lobby, view lobby, duel if you want. Chess the your your chess profile. How many lose,
Mhm.
how many win, your league and other. Your challenge link because you just put your challenge link to that. It's just here because it's not like Clash Royale. One link it's all time, so it's good for that. After that, yes, my game, who I win, who I lose. I'm very bad in chess. My profile, my play, my referral, it's the same system, just very different. In each bot, you have own referral. Like if you have referral in Clash Royale, you can chill your referral and have money on chest because
Okay.
it's better to have one people. My target is have one star in the each game can be the ambassador on a Superbet, on a Royal Bet, ChessBet, and all. You know. So
That makes
for
sense.
ChessBet is all. I don't think you are interested if I play 1v1 with my friend because chess is very long. So, but it's the same system, 1v1. When the winner win, the money is refund for him. We take a fees and all people is happy. No, it's good for that. So let's go. Up, masking. Up, share different screen. Up, up. So it's good.
Perfect. So while you're doing that here, I will, I got your, hold up here. I actually did not realize that was a function. We have a script function. It's like a teleprompter on Riverside. Shout out Riverside. That's really cool. All right. I'm just going to pull up your X profile here so that people can see here. So Superbet on X, SUP3RB3T. Yeah, this is great. Bet on 1v1 PvP matches in Clash Royale using
Because
Solana.
it's the beginning. I told you in the profile, I speak about Clash Royale, but for the future, you can, I add a lot of video game and Superbet is not only on Clash Royale, but will be multi-gaming protocol.
That's phenomenal. That's really cool. Yeah, and then just to reiterate once again, what I really like about this is
And
it
you have
can help.
the website too, if you want to see that. Just to on the website, you have how many battle we have, how many found, how many volume. If your profile too, if you win a lot of game, how many money you win and all. I can show you that if you want. It's not I need to change. Thank you for that. I need to change my X profile because I changed the website very like the last day. So I just need to change that. Let me
Okay.
little second take like / website because this is the vitrine website, you know.
Okay, this is
For
I'm
the
seeing
beginning, and I
Royalbet.
forgot to show you. So now I'm going to share the screen. Up window. Up, it's a Safari. Right? Okay. Up.
And while you're doing that here, I just want to give a shout out to our viewers on Pump.Fun right now here. Actually, they clearly like what they're seeing because our token ship is actually doing pretty well as we speak, taking a little bit of a bump here. So yeah, shout out to all of our viewers on Pump.Fun. Appreciate you guys.
Just here. Perfect. So you saw the screen?
Yes, we can see
Okay.
it.
So wait, I put that in big. Okay, it's good for us. So now I told you it's like how many volume we have this week. Match right now, we have 3 people in the lobby. Total prediction, how many prediction we have, total match, and how many players. So this is very simple. The recent result. So this is the 1v1 we saw during the live, during the stream. This is a test, and we have a lot of people. For example, my result. And you
Yeah.
have the top player. For example, one guy win 10 Solana in 1v1 on Clash Royale.
Wow.
Yeah, we
That's
have a good.
significant.
We have sometimes a good player and sometimes a bad player. We have a Kawel in Solana lose a lot of money on my bot, and he hates me for that, but it's funny. So yeah, I told you, you can see the lobby, how many lobby you have, the leaderboard, your profile too. You need to logging that on the Telegram. It's like a security. So if I want if I want join my profile, I need to go on Telegram. You received a message like it's you and you want connect this website in your Telegram. You say yes and you are connected. And when you close the window, you need to restart that to be connected. It's a security, you know.
Understood. That makes sense.
And it's all for that. And this is a prediction market. I show you for the next in future. And this
Okay.
I can show my bet because I'm not connected. But yes, it's all. You have X, Telegram, Discord, how it works, the API use, and lot of legal thing we can have on project. So for that is good and it's perfect for me. I don't need
Yeah.
to show more.
What's interesting, like, talking about prediction markets here, is this something that you have planned for the future where, let's say you have a scheduled match coming up? Could the audience see that and then actually bet on that match as well?
Yeah,
that
is
something
that
you're hoping to have?
I have lot of vision for that, and
Mm.
it's not very clear. It's for that I told you it's for the future,
Mm.
future. Because I have two big options. The first option is tournament during 20 minutes, 5 minutes before you bet like a prognostic and who win, who lose, and you can combine all that, you know.
Mhm.
Or during the match you can bet, and the probability and money you win change during the match. This is very hard. I'm trying one time or two time, lot of bug, but it's possible, but very hard. And other thing about that, yeah, all people playing in a tournament, it's obligatory. It's you must be to give me the KYC on other, because we don't want ER agent or other thing during tournament if it's all human.
That makes a ton of sense. And I
But
think
we
that's
can create a
reassuring to your
prediction
point,
market.
Quantic.
We can create a prediction market for the agent, and 1v1 two society, like who is the best agent and all. So it can be a good thing.
Which is really exciting, actually. A prediction market for agent players. And then you could have, yeah, just like I just think that would be really fascinating, both as a participant, training your agent to be good at whichever game that you want to play, but then also, yeah, for the observer
Yeah,
as
if
well.
for that I need lot of metrics, and it for that right now I need more user to train my agent, and he know who can be win, and all of setting I need for that. But yes, I need metrics for that. So
Okay, no, that makes a
when
ton of
I
sense.
grow, yeah.
I have one final question for you from me there, Asa. Do you use agents to help build this, or do you not? Are you
I use agents, but I have a lot of knowledge around that, because the co-founder, it's dev in cybersecurity in
Oh,
Ministère
wow.
of Interior in French. So we have some idea, some knowledge we can use on that to make a security around my project and all. So yeah, I use very simple my own agent IA. It's a mixed on between Claude, Manus, and ChatGPT, but it's not to create thing, but it's like now try to hack me, and the agent try to hack the system to know if it's possible or not to hack this project.
Okay, I think that's a really cool idea here. So actually, this is a question I've wanted to ask somebody who either codes or knows somebody who codes, who also uses agents. How much of a asset is it to know how to code while using agents? Like, does that really kind of bring the use of AI agents to a whole other level? Like, is there still a
For create
reason to?
agent IA?
Yes, exactly. So like if like would it still, as a person, so me myself, I don't know how to compute a program, I don't know how to code. Would it still be worth for me to learn how to code, to learn how to compute a program before using agents? Like, will that make my ability to leverage agents any better? Or is it better for me to just don't worry about programming, don't worry about coding, and just go straight to agents?
Can you?
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't
Yes.
understand. Oh, sorry.
Is it, as somebody who knows how to compute a program,
Yeah.
does that benefit you while using agents? Like, does it make a big difference knowing how to code while using agents?
Like if this agent AI is very interesting for us, yeah, because we are human and we can have a lot of file. We have a lot of problem. Like for example, where I can be tired and create a code and the code have a problem. We don't see that, and we can be hacked for 10 million, 10 years in 10 years, and it's bad. It's like my agent, us agent, because it's my friend codes that too. It's like just please find a problem, find something it's no work on the project. My English is very bad for that. I can speak in English, but in French, but in English is bad to explain all. But
I think I
it's
understand.
it's a security around that, because we need a security, because I'm deving 10 years day, sometimes not 100% at Superbet, but I have a lot of project around out of crypto, and it's very important to have something to manage, to
You can say the
to know
word in
if I
French.
make a mistake or not.
Okay.
It's very
Gotcha.
important for us, because we are human.
Yes, 100%. Perfect. So someone who codes, I imagine you have that much more insight into actually what you are building, but then to have that reassurance that you have an agent looking over your shoulder, making sure that the
Yeah.
work that you're putting in is bulletproof and it's safe is huge.
Yeah,
Any
it's a
I'm sorry, go ahead.
security.
That's great. Quantic, any final thoughts here or any final questions on yourself?
Nothing on my end. I think it was a great presentation by Asa.
Thank
I
you.
saw how you
Thank
try
you.
your best and you
It's my
prepare.
first
So
presentation
thank
all
you.
time.
Yeah,
Hey, honored.
yeah, for sure.
No, that's really cool. I really admire what you're building here. I think that's brilliant. And
Thank
what
you.
I appreciate about having this conversation with you is that I know for myself and I hope for our audience here, it opens your eyes to what people can actually build. You know, find those not little, but find those niche areas where they have a core problem. Like for yourself, you want to help like career gamers build like they're just video game fans who've spent decades of their lives playing video games. You want to help them monetize, and this is an amazing way to allow you to do that. You know, I hope that inspires our audience here that it's worth putting some thought into what are these pain points in your life, what are these pain points in these areas that you're passionate about, and now you can use AI agents yourself, whether you code or not, to help build a brilliant solution to it, like yourself there, Asa. So thank you very much for being here, my friend. Appreciate you taking the time, and good luck. Again, for anyone who is curious to check this out, I will share your X profile here once again. Superbet, that's SUP3RB3T here. Definitely feel free to check that out. And any kind of final calls to action there, Asa, for our audience?
For the
Any
what?
any
I
kind of
don't understand the.
any final thoughts or any final messages you want to share with our audience?
If someone come and want bet against me in 1v1 Clash Royale, let's go, guys. I'm
Let's
here.
go.
I have some soul to lose or win. I don't know.
Perfect. Very exciting. Awesome, Asa. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, have a good day.
Have a good day too.
Take care, man.
Perfect. All right, man. Quantic. That was a really cool guest. I'm hoping we can do more of that actually. And to our audience here, if you guys enjoyed that, getting some insight into how these different applications are built and the work and the thoughts that go in behind that, let us know. I haven't shared this with you yet, there, Quantic, but I actually connected with another builder for a game here, and they were curious to chat with us about the work they're doing. Also, a Solana builder here, which is super cool here. So we'll chat behind the scenes to see about if that's going to be a good fit for us. But to our audience, if that's something that you guys are curious about, drop a comment, let us know, drop a DM.
Yeah,
We're
I
always
think
here.
I think we need to explore more the gaming side. It's looking very interesting, especially all these things that are coming with agents as well. And always happy to have people from different ecosystems. And I think that we have been building on Pump for a while now, so it's great that we are connecting with other people that are building on Solana. But Trav, I think we have interesting news to cover, right?
We sure do. Which of the news? Because we have a bunch of news here. We
Yeah,
have
I think because of time, let's go to the meat and potatoes here.
the meat and potatoes. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. So by meat and potatoes, you're talking about SpaceX?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that. So if you guys have been living under a rock, uh, let me explain to you that SpaceX just launched the largest IPO in history today. And I don't know about you there, Quantic, but I've gotten tons of notifications on my phones from a bunch of the different wallets that I have saying that SpaceX perps are now live in my phone. So I wanted to dig in here. I wanted to basically I, wa- I before we started our stream here, I asked uh, Fable5 on Claude here. I wanted Claude to share some hot takes about the SpaceX IPO, and I'll just read to you what it said here. Um, so here we go. So Elon Musk just pulled off the biggest IPO in human history, which is first of all wild because we've had some massive ones here, and I think half the people buying it today don't understand what they actually bought. So here's the body here. So SpaceX raised 75 billion in the biggest ever IPO, putting Musk on the cusp of becoming the world's first trillionaire, as we already know. It debuted on the Nasdaq today around $150 a share already, which is wild. Imagine seeing that in crypto there, Quantic. I don't know if I've ever seen that here. Um, and so yeah, around 150 a share after pricing at 135, which is huge. So there was that instant pop. So Musk rang the opening bell from Starbase, Texas, surrounded by hundreds of employees. Now here's my hot take. This isn't a rocket company this isn't a rocket company IPO. It's an AI play wearing a spacesuit. Now hear me out. You're not just buying Starlink and Falcon 9, you're buying XAI. And XAI burned about $14 billion in cash against roughly $3.2 billion in revenue last year. So think about this. Starlink's profits are funding Grok's fire pit. Second hot take. This IPO matters more to crypto than people realize. Anthropic is paying SpaceX $1.25 billion a month for the compute power, meaning that AI economy's plumbing now runs through one man's public company. And the SpaceX hype was so violent that competitors got vaporized in real time. So Virgin Galactic dropped 24% today. And to close this, retail is buying the rocket, institutions are buying the monopoly. Know which trade you're actually making, not financial advice, but that's the realest take you'll hear today. Any thoughts on that there, Quantic?
So I think we need to clarify a few things because first of all, why the hype? The hype is number one because one person is going to become a trillionaire. I'm happy for Elon. I think he's the probably the best entrepreneur I ever seen. So well deserved on that. But then also there is hype because since this is a big thing, a lot of money is being put on the table for trading, and a lot of people are going to be making money and a lot of people are going to be losing money. Now what I do want to stress is what is really happening, like what is the reality of this situation from an objective perspective. When this company goes public, normal people like you and I, Trav, like people that are watching this live stream, they can invest on this stock. However, the question is, what are you really buying here in terms of valuation? I'm gonna let people dig with their own grok or AI that they want to, but bottom line, what you're doing here is buying the VAX from VCs and private investors who have put money into this thing, probably went up already, and when it gets to the point of the IPO, they can sell. And who are they selling this to? To regular folks. So there is an important wealth transfer mechanism behind all of this that I think people are just not aware because they will hear the hype around. Yeah, you know what? This is an AI company. You know what? Elon is gonna be a trillionaire. All those nice interesting things that you mentioned, Trap. But behind the scenes, that's the reality. So, you know, think about what you're gonna do about it.
100%, 100%. And that's an interesting point for IPOs as well as ICOs in crypto as well, is that it's that same mechanism that you see kind of behind the stage. Is that this is why I always really stay away from both IPOs and ICOs, is because the real winners are going to be dumping on retail. And I'm actually just trying to pull up the chart here for SpaceX, but here we go. I'll see if I can pull it up here as we're talking here. But just always do your like I always wait at least a couple of days before price to stabilize, and you'll typically see that price action that you see on most um um like most tokens on pump. It's like literally a pump and dump where you get that initial hype, and then as soon as price gets, decently high, all the people who have been, established in their bags, all these institutions will just take profits and dump on retail who's been buying all the way up here. So let's see if we can actually pull up the SpaceX USD. That's a perp. Oh, those are futures. Interesting. Anyways, I'll pull up one here and see what it's looking like so far. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's not helpful at all. Actually, let's see here. SpaceX. So this is on OKX
So
wallet.
you're not sharing any screen if you think you're doing that. That's not happening. At
Okay,
least on my
perfect.
end.
Okay, no, actually, you know what? I don't think that this is because this token here came out on May 7th. No, I can't seem to find the actual SpaceX stock here. Do you know what the ticker is by chance?
No, and I know that a lot of people are playing this game thinking that they're purchasing that when they indeed are purchasing something on pump.fund. So I
No,
would be careful about that as well.
definitely. And then that's a good maybe a good way to close on this here is first of all, there is a crypto native angle where tokenized or here's the ticker, SPCX shares were expected to hit Bybit spot market today. After the roadshow pulled in roughly $150 billion in investor interest, doubling the $75 billion target. So apparently, TradeFi's biggest IPO ever is being tokenized on crypto exchange day one. It's a killer throwaway line that bridges both of the things that we have been talking about these days here. So I think that's super interesting. And like I said at the beginning, all these SpaceX perps that are in a lot of the different wallets here. There's so many ways to access this IPO. It's definitely very interesting here. So I'm just seeing once again if I can pull up the chart here. Oh, hey, we got a couple of what's the word I'm looking. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask here, and everybody knows I'm terrible at multitasking here. But here we go. GM team, sick prediction markets here. Shout out to you there, Kobe. Appreciate you dropping in here, my man. That's awesome. Super cool here. So let's see if I can pull up this SPCX. Here we go. SPCX. I think this is it. Yep, this is NASDAQ here. I'm gonna pull up the hourly chart because it's only been oh my goodness. So here, let me pull up my screen and then let me explain to you guys why I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO here. It's definitely too late here. But so first of all, can you see this?
Yeah,
Quantic. All
yeah.
right. So this is an accurate one. This is SpaceX on the NASDAQ here. You can see that it started today at 8 a.m. I'm guessing this is the hour chart. So this is probably Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, today is the first day and it's just been going straight up. But look at this. If we were to break this down even more here, let's go to the 30-minute chart. Or let's see here. Even let's do like 15-minute chart. No, let's not do that. Here we go. Right in the beginning, you had this massive pump and dump. I'm willing to bet that these here were all the people who were allocated shares before the IPO even started, and they just took out profit at basically $170 per share. And now we're going back up here. Like this is a ton of hype. I'm very curious to know how much volume is actually taking place here. But that's wild, man. That's a seems to be so far a very successful IPO. We're definitely starting to slow down here near the top at around 175. So I would expect to see a bit of a drop, a healthy profit target or profit taking here. But I'm curious to know where this is going to go because, like, you look at Tesla, especially Tesla here. That's probably one of the most successful stocks that you like that I've ever seen in the market here. So I imagine SpaceX is going to be quite successful moving forward here. And we'll get rid of that now, though. Awesome. So besides that, here, yeah, I think that's kind of like the biggest thing. Um, there are a couple other, stories here that I did have prepared here, but I'm not quite sure how much time you have today there, Quantic.
Yeah,
Or
I unfortunately have to go like in 5 minutes. So I would like to go to the main thing, which is actually the productive stuff about how to make money with agents. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna be sharing my screen, going over
please do.
this real quick. And I think then you can perhaps complete this with some nice news. I think it's always good to have that complement as well. Okay, so what you can see on the screen is one of our famous already reports that we are creating with our agents here. This took quite a few tokens to get, and it's still not live on our app. So remember, please, that we do have this app here called ShipGuile, the ShipGuile.com. If you come here, you can, well, we have a few things to show actually in regards to all the things that are being built by our agent. Now we have a trustless rock check so that you can safely evaluate projects. This is half baked, it is not finished yet. But the part that I wanted to show is, oh, we have another thing here. The scout police, no, we do have to show only the resources. We have a resource section in which you can unlock the reports that we are creating, right? We tested this last week. We now have more stuff created by our agent in an autonomous way, which is amazing. But
Yes.
here it is. Here's the section that you want to unlock by collecting your wallet. It's not going to ask you anything weird or anything. Just go connect your Phantom, and if you hold ship, you will be able to unlock these materials. And we're going to put this review there. Now, what is this review about? Essentially, we ask the question, hey, we don't want any bullshit here. We want to know exactly if people are making money with AI agents and how. Now, it was very nice because it is explaining the real ways people put agents to work and the companies building these marketplaces, right? The reports will answer how does an individual put an agent to work and get paid, not just like the freelance with an AI kind of thing, which you can do already, right? You can see that on marketplaces already. What are the genuinely new income mechanisms, if there is anything at all, and who is building these marketplaces where you can actually essentially commercialize agents? It is going to teach you what an agent is. So if you have never heard about this and what makes agent different from, for instance, an LLM, you can learn here. I'm going to skip
Oh,
this
wow.
part in honor to time. And it's also answering the question about autonomous, because there is a lot of ignorance about if agents are autonomous or not. Most of the time, it is just not a thing
Mhm.
that is real. And if they're self-improving. So this is another myth that people are confusing a lot on social media. So if you want to get the real stuff, not like the noise that people want to
Mhm.
get in order to get entertained and then get tricked by tricky things, you go here. Now, part one, the agent marketplace. This is where you publish to get paid. So you can think about this as the infrastructure layer. Essentially, a marketplace gives you the distribution and sometimes payment, right? The critical distinction now that we are seeing, which ones actually pay builders and which only give you like more reach, because it's also convenient if you're having, for instance, a product like, let's think about our case. We do want our agents to go into this platform from other agents, and if they can sell something, great. But if not, perhaps they can talk about ShipGuile and the ship token and how they can use it in different ways, whatever, right? So they can do distribution for us while we sleep. So of course you have the famous example here, the GPT store, which essentially you get a sort of revenue share, but it's not like a big deal here. And then you have agent.ai. I was checking this recently, and this is probably one of the most popular marketplaces right now.
Mm.
and this is, something, an interface for people to utilize this and get an agent, and then they can get an agent to get featured on this marketplace, and you can even try some of these for free, right? And they have, obviously, the value here comes from having an agent that is specialized on something. Like, it can do company research, get complete credible custom company research notes based on whatever input you give it in terms of the goal, right? Um, if we move forward,
Interesting.
we do have the useful stuff with cloud skills. This is the thing that people are using a lot now to get new skills for their agents, but you have to be careful because you can get malicious code installed this way. Replit agent market. I think this one in particular might require more digging. I haven't heard about this before. I obviously know about Replit to build apps, but now you can, apparently you can sell your agent for real. Now, I am going to skip the rest. Is a little bit more technical,
Mhm.
but I do want to uh, emphasize something that is the number one thing that people do not understand when it comes to this subject, which is what is actually being, you know, when you're buying an agent on one of these things, what is it, really the thing that you're really trading, you're really owning, and how are you owning that, right? I think that that's kind of the main thing. Let me find it here, because um we have here the different, damn it, don't tell me that I don't have it here on this report here, which is okay, there it is. So an agent in this context of this marketplace is always one of three things, and is never a living worker that changes hands. So if you're thinking, if this vision of, you know what, I'm going to buy an agent to do work for me, now I own a sort of digital instance of an intelligent entity or whatever,
Mhm.
that's complete bullshit. That doesn't exist. So the first thing that in most cases you're going to be owning is really a text artifact, like an MD file, like this file that you are seeing on the screen. It can be a prompt or a workflow, or it can be a JSON file, which is usually utilized on software in general. So this is portable, right? Because these are files, essentially. These are text files, and you can sell these files, right? So this is like the new Gumroad era. Instead of having PDFs, you will have MD files with relevant skills for agents, for instance. Now, you can also sell a config that is going to be locked inside a platform. So, for instance, in the ChatGPT marketplace, that's really what you're selling, right? And you're getting a share of the revenue for doing that. Um, you can hand it over. Obviously, it is a config. You sell the usage, and the platform pays you for that, right? And then the final model is running software that you host, which is something that most people do understand in terms of, you know, like Replit, right? You would have
Mhm.
an MCP server or a Replit app, and you sell the access, meaning you will have a per call or subscription, right? Like any SaaS, really. Um, so to clarify this point, because I think it's where most of the misinformation comes from, what transfers to the buyer is either a file they run themselves when it comes to these MD files with the skills, whatever, or access to something you as a developer, as a creator, as the owner, truly owner of this stuff, you're running, right? So there is
Mhm.
no autonomous instance being sold. So Trav, I see your face here. Probably you have some questions here.
Oh, no, I'm really seeing the value in this. First of all, you really helped me understand some things as someone who does not yet run an agent here. That point about true autonomy not being a thing, and then there was one other thing that you mentioned here as well that kind of right before you mentioned the whole autonomy point here. But that's really important to know that clears up some misconceptions that I had here as well. And then the point about actual tangible ways to make income from an AI agent here as well. I can just really see the value in knowing this information here. Um, so in particular, selling those skills files, selling like the markdown files. I'm gonna have to understand more about what config is all about, but that's a term I'd heard loosely before, but I don't understand. But
Config
that's
from configuration.
yeah. You said something about transferring config or something along those lines as a means to make income.
It's just an access. It's just an
Okay,
access.
gotcha. But regardless, if I didn't hold ship yet, I would go grab some so that I can get access to this here. And again, to our audience here, if you guys do want access to this document and learn from scratch, even if you know nothing about AI agents, all you have to do is grab a small bag of ship, and then you can go to ShipGuard or shipguild.com, and you will have free access to this document here to check it out. Yeah, that's really cool. And then that the last observation, the last reaction that I have there, Quantic, is that site that you shared where you can actually buy agents. I imagine on that specific site, is that you're just kind of renting the services of the agent? Or
So
will you actually get the markdown file? Do you know?
that's the thing. I don't know. I haven't tried it out. Like
Mhm.
I'm not into the business of buying this thing.
Yeah.
Probably I will enter the business of selling them because now I understand the mechanics and why would people even pay for this. Like
Mhm.
think for instance on the Ship Guide app itself. It
Mhm.
is nice. It's making progress, but sometimes it feels like a mess. And why it feels like a mess? Because the agent is just building stuff thinking that is testing and whatever, but there are many details from the user experience, from the design itself, the color, that you can tell it has not been made by professional designer. So if
Mm.
I can go on one of these marketplace, buy a markdown file for a skill that is going to fix that, and then tell my agent, you know what, use this to fix the front end, and I don't have to specify anything else, I would pay for that. And that
Yeah,
has value because it's not an easy task. Like try it on your own to build your own
I will.
application, and you will see what I'm telling you, which is like many tasks is not like straightforward and easy to do it. So why not perhaps buying a skill that you know is gonna fix the problem?
And that's a really interesting point too, because my first instinct was to, prompt, to my agent that you are a professional UI developer. Do all the research you need to be able to do this. Now fix this website. I'm guessing it's not as easy as just doing that. So when essentially you're buying these skills, you're not necessarily buying the research that these agents have done. You're buying the experience that the creator of these skills has then put into this agent itself. So I see the difference there. And that's yeah, I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed that, it's literally just as easy as telling your agent that this is the perspective you need to hold. Now go. But it's not, apparently.
Right. Yeah, and I won't have time to cover more, unfortunately, today, but there are also another interesting topic, which is working for agent. Does it even exist? And there you can have three main categories here. One
Mhm.
is agents delegating to agents, which is kind of where we are, I would say. And then you have agents paying humans. Like, can I make money working for an agent? I think that
Very
that's going to happen
interesting.
in some cases,
Oh yeah.
and there are some experiments. And then you have humans training agents, which is the mainstream stuff that you're going to be seeing that is happening already.
Wow. And apparently Appen pays $15 to $50 an hour already for humans to label data and rate agent outputs. That's fascinating. But I almost feel like that's humans shooting ourselves in the foot, making agents stronger so that they can replace our jobs. I don't know.
I mean, it is like all of the digital world. What is the fundamental reason it needs to exist right now? It's just because it hasn't been solved with agents, but it's gonna get there.
100%. 100%. Quantic, it's been a fun live stream today. I've appreciated this one. It was a bit different than our typical live stream here, but I think this was helpful to me, and I'm curious to connect with our audience afterwards to see how you guys, what your reaction is to this live stream here today. So from you, any final thoughts before we wrap it up today?
From my end, just make sure if you're watching this to reshare with others so that they get this very basic knowledge that it does seems like the vast majority of the internet just doesn't have. Watch it again, watch this part again, make sure to subscribe and all of that. And I guess we are gonna continue to dive deeper into our next sessions here with the ship guile and the research that we are doing and how to actually take action, the most important part, right?
100%. Yes, I agree. I think a vision for future live streams here after this one here is more builders. I think getting builders up here and talking about their experiences with AI is going to be very helpful. Hot takes for AI. I think we already uncovered a lot of them today in that document here. And I'd love to spend some live streams going deeper into these misconceptions that people have with AI agents. And then how, yes, that last point that you just made, like, actionable value that people like ways to actually monetize and ways to actually put into action agents so that they can succeed in whatever it is that they're doing or come up with ways from scratch to succeed here. I think there's a lot of room here to really bring the value here, and I'm excited here. So to everyone watching, thank you guys so much for taking the time today on all of our platforms here. You guys are awesome. We wouldn't be here without you. Definitely stay tuned for next week for our next live stream, same time, same place. Of course, check out our bio on X at ShipGuild, which is our new X handle. Check that out, and you'll have access to our free newsletter where we publish a article every week to keep you guys posted on all the best up-to-date sources of information when it comes to crypto and AI. And that's about it. See you guys next week. See you on the timeline. Have a wonderful day.